Hello and welcome to the Whisky.com news on the 27th of May 2024. And we have a number of very interesting news, and we start with a lot of Islay news, which is quite great. Good Islay news. First of all, we have an Ardbeg. It's called the Y2K, or year 2K, or the first whiskey from the year 2000. So from the first casks that have been filled in the new millennia. It's bourbon and Oloroso sherry cask, and it means it's 23 years old. Classical, non-peated, 46% ABV, not colored, not chill filtered, so a very natural one. Then we move one house over. It's Nick Offerman, and he is doing his fourth whiskey with Lagavulin, and it's the Lagavulin Offerman edition, Caribbean rum cask finish, 11 years. And it's what's inside. It was an ex-bourbon, ex-sherry cask, and then finished in Caribbean rum cask. And yes, you can buy it on Whisky.com if you are from the Netherlands or Belgium. Then it goes on from to Laphroaig, so another one house over. With the Laphroaig Elements 2.0. It's the second bottling from the experimental series. This time it's a longer fermentation duration, with instead of the normal 55 hours, it's now 115 hours, 59.6% ABV, not chill filtered, and in natural color. Then we have Bruichladdich, Lagavulin and Caol Ila bringing out their Fèis Ìle. Fèis Ìle is the festival on the island. Their Fèis Ìle 2024 bottlings. Bruichladdich, Rockandale 3.1 unpeated. Port Charlotte, Rockandale 3.2 40 ppm, so peated. Lagavulin Skies of Fèis Ìle 29 years, so 29-year-old Lagavulin. Then the Lagavulin Fèis Ìle 2024, 10 years old, so a 10-year and a 29. And then the Caol Ila Fèis Ìle 2024, 13 years. Then we move over to Glen. Their master distiller, Dennis Malcolm, was in the whiskey industry already for 63 years, and now he's getting into retirement. He's doing that in June, so he still has a bit of time left till the end of June, and the distillery director, Greg Stables, is gonna take over the master distiller. Then we have Balblair distillery manager, John MacDonald, and he's also getting into retirement. And his predecessor will be David Rogerson. He was assistant distillery manager at Speyburn. Then we have the very interesting news from Islay again. The first bottling from Ardnahoe is gonna come out. It's a 5-year-old smoky single malt, 50% ABV, and that's from Stuart Lang, the independent bottler, Hunter Lang, and he's known for bottling old malt cask, Garibus, and all that kind of stuff. And the Ardnahoe Distillery he founded the Ardnahoe Distillery in 2018. And that is now 7 years ago, so he has probably then 5 to 7-year-old whiskies in that inaugural release, or maybe he didn't have enough from 2018. So it's above 5 years, so 5-6 years in that inaugural release. And you can get the inaugural release at whisky.de and Whisky.com. Next up is a new core range from Tomatin, 12-year-old sherry cask. And what's in there? Pure sherry cask maturation, 40% ABV. They're pretty short on that, but sounds really good. And I love it when they do a good core range extension, because a nice big core range is really something. That was it with Scotland, and let's move over to to Ireland. And we have the Limavady, not that bad name, whiskey distillery, and he gets a permit to build. It's in Northern Ireland, so technically Great Britain, or United Kingdom, that's what you call it. Daryl McNally, he was a former Bushmills and Belfast company worker, and he is living his dream, and he wants to open the distillery in 2026. Then we have Michael Flatley, and he presents the Irish whiskey. He's a professional dancer, known from River Dance or Lord of the Dance, so he's a traditional dancer from Ireland, and he's bringing out a new Irish whiskey brand, the Flatley Irish Whiskey. The first bottling is called The Dreamer with 43% ABV, 5 years old blended Irish whiskey, and he will come out in the summer to the market. Then we have news from the United States, and this is from Jim Beam, and they're bringing out their Sunshine Blend. Unfortunately, it's not for like high-end, but it's more in the mixing side of the whiskey business. It's a bourbon that has a part of brown rice in it, so they actually did change the mash bill recipe for Jim Beam. Then we have WhistlePig, and they are working together with John Cleese. John Cleese was a part of the Monty Python, and he is using his kind of spirit and his kind of style in an advertisement for the WhistlePig, and he's bringing out the 25-year-old single malt whiskey. It's called Badonkadonk, and it's it's gonna cost $2,000 US, so it's a really rare and old and expensive whiskey. Next up, we have more Kentucky. Wild Turkey is opening Jim Russell Wild Turkey Experience. Jim Russell, their legendary distiller, and they're naming their modernized visitor center after him. It has 12,000 square meters, and that is really, really big. And I've been there. They had quite a nice visitor center, but I guess it's probably gonna be more like a little bit of a theme park or museum style like. But I haven't been there, so I don't quite know. But it sounds really great. Next up, international. The Thai whiskey distillery from Denmark is getting out with their first core expression, and it will be launched internationally, which is a bit late because the distillery exists since 2010, malting themselves, and also they are organic certificate. Some countries called bio, so they are really organic. They have a core range, and they have 3 in their core range, and consisting of single malt and rye whiskies. You can also get them at Whisky.com in the Netherlands and Belgium. That was it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.